Alrighty. Hey everybody, welcome back to the arcade where we are starting the FF16 DLC. Turns out I got the order wrong. Apparently Echoes of the Fallen came first and then the Rising Tide second. However, I feel more inclined to do the Rising Tide first, so we're gonna go do that. That being said, beat the game yesterday. That ending still has me in my feelings. It was great. Uh I kind of want to check in with Tomes real quick and read some stuff because there was a lot of little details that we missed. Like nothing too like critical, but like just a little like little things here and there that I'm like, what was the deal with that? Uh Also, why did they allow me to? Oh, because we can do Origin now. Ah, I don't know why we would need to stage. Well, I guess if we just wanted to do the fight, that's it. Huh? Even for scoring, huh? Time limit is a minute and 10 seconds. People were cooking. All right, let's check with Tomes. There was one entry that got me a little curious because there was an entry on Barnabas's mom, and I wanted to see if there was any little details we could get there.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. What subject shall we consider today?
Okay, persons of interest. We have Clive, Dominant of Fire, our best boy, Joshua, Jill, good old Jill, Torgal, our faithful best friend. We had Dion. They really updated a bunch of these. He was the first. He was in fact a magical creation of Odin, and when his master primed, Sleipnir followed, taking the form of the icon's six-legged steed. He is a six-legged steed. I never even put that together. That is a horse with six legs. Uh, but an Eggy or Aegis, EG, if you really want to put it that way, cannot exist without its icon. And when Barnabas died, so too did he. Makes sense. Barnabas, we learned that he was trying to make a perfect world by siding with Ultima. Good old Gav, Tarya, Karen. Oh, so all we have are like these hidden past parts then. After we've like done everything. Wow. That's neat. That's actually really cool. Good old Ember. Ember, aka not Meteor. Look at that guy. Look at that hair. Tor swears to keep fighting herself that his legacy might live on. Yeah, she did. You know what? Did we ever get a completed one for the child? Wherever she is? Sorry, I had to mark all these so that way they get cleared out. Orphan lost his parents in the Iron Blood's latest crusade. He fled towards Dallum. Oh, it's the two kids. I didn't even realize they had names. Holy shit. Eloise and Theodore. Oh, rip Theodore. We really, looking at this now, we really got a lot of stuff all figured out here by the end of the game. I mean, I guess it technically did take me a month to beat the game at the pace we were playing, but like, it even confirmed that he's a lover. Joined the prince in an ill-starred coup in the Crystalline Dominion, and after somehow surviving the disaster that followed, went with him again to the relief of Randala. It was there that Dion finally released Terence from his service, begging him to care for the orphan girl Kihel. Uh, that those to whom he is indebted might be spared further danger. Oh, yeah, there we go. Key hell. The Ultimas share a singular consciousness and are able to combine their already immense powers into a singular transcendent form. Oh, that was Edda, good old pregnant lady. Barnabas's mother, one of the few surviving descendants of the children of Zemeckis, who fled from Valisthea and took refuge in the outer continent, only returning generations later. She and her clan were devout believers in the Circle of Malleus, whose teachings she instilled in her son, teachings and memories that he treasured to this day. Alas, her beliefs were also to prove her downfall. She was killed in a raid by the followers of a rival religion. Oh. A far fabled scholar of Valisthea, history and legend, when Harpocrates was but a boy, Moss visited his village on the outer continent, perhaps seeing something of himself in the young scholar to be. The great master took him under his wing. However, their time together was soon come to an end, for one day Moss and his journal were gone, leaving nothing but a note behind, one which read, "Seek knowledge." The young Harpocrates took these words to heart. Oh, we don't get a picture or anything. Damn. Guardians of the Flame, the Undying, little Secret Service over there, the Blood Axes. Why are some of them lit up and other ones aren't, though? That's the part that's like getting me. Are those the ones that are like relevant currently? Is that why they're lit up? Why Barnabas's mom? Tabor? Oh, sorry, I feel like I have to clear all this stuff out. Even though we've seen all of these already and read most of these. The Southwestern Alliance, an entente formed between Dalmatia and the Duchy of Rosaria in 850, with the claim of preventing the free cities of Canver from claiming independence from the Republic. When the alliance eventually became a three-way affair when Sambrek joined, bonds between the Dalmatics and Rosarians were made particularly strong, with Rosaria sharing the secret of vital techniques such as irrigation and the free flow of various diplomats between the two nations. Fair. But yeah, Zemeckis Falls, vast circular cavity carved in Dalmatian coast. It is here the mother crystal known as Zemeckis once stood. In the age of the fallen, um, man, hoping to claim the power of the gods, laid siege to the crystal in an attempt to gain entry to its aether-rich heart. Rather than attempt to fend off the assault, he instead responded by destroying the mother crystal and its heart, the crater left behind standing as a reminder of man's hubris. Just a big fucking hole. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, most of these places did not make it in the end. You know what I mean? Kind of wild to think about. Like none of these, none of these last few countries really like stood the test of time. You know what I mean? Like remnants are still there, but nothing, not a solid, like united mass. A vast landmass situated far from the Valisthian shore. Aside from the most intrepid traders, few have been known to brave the journey there and back, for which reason the character and customs of its people remain a mystery for most. Legends claim that the remnants of the fallen fled thither from the twins when their civilization collapsed, but even the most bookish continental would be hard pressed to explain what became of them in an intervening millennium. Oh, South Sea Isles. We did learn about that. Drake's Horn, which was the one off the coast of Ash. Circle of Malleus, ancient religion from which more recent savior cults grew. Its beliefs were originally drawn from the murals left by the people who lived near the Mother Crystal, Zemeckis. But while at one point it was a faith followed throughout Valestia, time and the fading memory of ancient culture that spawned it saw it gradually fall from favor. There. Savior cult. Oh yeah, the Bank of Gilbar, the Great Lender. Yeah, there's still a treasure map we have to go do. We'll get to that at some point. It's somewhere in Canver. What else? The War of the Magi. Yeah, I think that's everything. The Glasheim Wall, a vast ethereal dome created by King Barnabas Tharmer. Capable of repelling assaults, both corporeal and magical, but also consumed any who might endeavor passage across this border. True, we saw a bird get vaporized. I wish that was a skill we could use. Icons, dominant, the fallen. Stop. Hit the button too fast. Branded, the fallen. Ultima civilization. The ancient civilization of the godlike Ultima collective. Their discovery of magic helped them to thrive, but came at a terrible cost. The onset of the Blight. After their cities fell and their people perished, the few survivors fled to the untouched land of Listia to lay the groundwork for their future revival. The Apodidary beneath the Phoenix Gate and the Tower of Reverie in Waloed are both relics of their civilization and far predate those of the Fallen. Oh, that makes sense. Mysterious ceramic tablet that stands in the hideaway. Though it closely resembles a relic of the Fallen, the way in which it reacts to Clive's presence and urges him to unlock his hidden potential suggests some connection to Ultima. It is likely that this stone, as well as the other towers of similar construction that dot the landscape, were created by the creature before he entered his slumber in order to aid the perfection of his vessel mythos. Oh! That's kind of cool. I like that. That's a cool bit of lore to justify that. The Savior myth, the ancient mural, we learned all about that. Great beasts. Oh, fucking behemoths, man. Thrall, the Akashic, the Enterprise, baby. Wyvern Tales. Oh, we really burned through a lot of this lore. Mythos. Genesis. Oh, the cloud over everything. That's what that was. Oh yeah, what does Logos mean? Where Ultima uses Mythos to describe the vessel he had long awaited, one into which he can pour his soul and cast his supreme spell. Logos indicates its blasphemed form. A vessel over which the will of another has complete claim, making of itself a false god. I see. And bestiary. Oh, did we get extra lore on some of these? Jeez. Warden of Darkness, who rides atop a battle of six-legged steed, black blade in hand. His latest dominant, King Barnabas of Waloed, a man scholars believe to be a descendant of the ancient motes of darkness, within whose line all dominants of Odin are born. However, they have as yet to, been unable to prove this point on account of no records of any of Odin's before Barnabas Tharmer having come to light. Damn. The Warden of Ice, whom Jill Warwick is the current dominant, long before the fall of the Fallen, there existed a tribe of Northwestern Storm known as the Motes of Ice. among whom the dominant of Shiva would be born. Tales of the Ice Queens of the Old North are passed among the men and women of the Northland to this day. Oh, okay. The Infernal Icon. That was Ultima. Interdimensional Ultima. We got more orcs. Chimeras. What do you got to say about behemoths? Towering origins of destruction. You know what? True. They tried to smash me with a meteor. It was not cool. And Ultimalius. I'll beat his ass. Oh, Ultima Prime too is also in here. Nice. Oh, excuse me. We skipped two things. Ultima and Origin over here. I think that's everything though.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Yep, nothing lit up. All right, cool. Okay. Time to do the thing we set out to do. Oh, also, I realized we picked up the Genji gloves and I didn't read what they do. Increase damage dealt to enemies by 5%. That's not bad. Just a flat 5% damage increase. That shit's nice. The rest of this is kind of whatever, but like, damn. I do like this Channeler's Whispers and Berserk Ring most of all. Like, I feel like that Berserk Ring should never be taken off. But let's go learn about Leviathan. See how this DLC kicks off. Also, I want to take a quick talk to Jill.
Clive, do you have a moment?
Oh?
Of course. Always.
I wanted to give you something.
Oh?
Is this?
I stitched it from the cloth you gave Hortense. The piece she said you liked best. I told her I used to enjoy needlework, but I didn't think she'd remember.
Oh.
It's beautiful, Jill. You didn't have to.
When I was very little, I recall my mother telling me that young ladies of the court would give knights ribbons from their hair before they went off to war. I still wear mine, so I made you this instead.
Cute.
Black is the color of eternity. It cannot be stained. It cannot be sullied. It is unchanging, unwavering, just like your resolve. And mine.
Oh.
Our resolve. May it never diminish.
It never diminish.
And may it ever bring you back to me.
Oh.
I will always be here.
Thank you, Jill.
Oh. A linen handkerchief.
What is it, Clive? I'm always with you, Clive.
What is that? I didn't even know we had fucking stuff still to grab. Small square of embroidered black linen, gifted to Clive by Jill. Black is the color of eternity. It cannot be stained, cannot be sullied. It is unchanging, unwavering, like your resolve and mine, Jill. That's cute. Does it go on the thing? Just in my inventory? Very sweet. All right, let me read this before I keep getting distracted by things. Unmarked, Sid. I shall not waste time mincing words. Leviathan's dominant is in need of rescue, and despite my innumerable misgivings about joining hands with an outlaw, the highest disrepute, the dame has assured me that there is none better suited to the task at hand. I dare not reveal more for fear this missive could fall into the wrong hands. But if what little I have penned here has kindled your interest, I bid you journey to the Vale in Northreach. and inquire with one Layla. She will surely see you satisfied.
Leviathan the Lost.
Yeah.
Why now?
Oh, let me also make it louder. I
After all
forgot.
this time.
I lowered it down. Up.
I'm not sure you believe me if I told you.
After all we've been through. I doubt there's anything that could surprise me at this point.
All right then. Rouse Joshua and meet me in the mess. We'll talk there.
Yeah, we gotta go deal with Leviathan. See what's up.
I see we're all here.
So, what is it this time?
I'm not sure yet. The letter delivered to my chambers omitted a few crucial details.
Do we know its provenance?
That was one of the details it omitted.
Hmm.
But whoever the sender was, it seems the dame held them in high enough regard to point them in our direction.
The dame? Well, she's not one to waste our time. It must be important.
It's Isabel
Important
after
might
all.
be an understatement. If the letter is to be believed, Leviathan's dominant is in danger. And someone wants us to save him.
Leviathan?
So
Leviathan.
the Warden of Water has finally returned. What has it been? 100 years?
More. The Lost moniker dates back at least that long. Even our venerable lawsman would not have been so much as a glint in his father's eye when last the mighty serpent brought his crushing waves to bear upon the realm.
Hmm.
But why the gap? I know it can be a few years before a new dominant's born. But over a century?
Should the dominant of Water's bloodline have been severed somehow, it could have prevented a new dominant from awakening.
Hmm.
But if one has awakened now, he couldn't have chosen a worse time. Every nation in the realm has lost its dominant. If word gets out that there is still one to be had, they will stop at nothing to claim it for their own.
And the twins will be at war again, just when humanity most needs to come together.
Mm-hmm.
Did the letter say anything else?
Only that if I wish to know more, we must meet in person. And that the Veil can arrange a meeting.
If nothing else, you can be certain it ain't a trap.
Famous last words. I'm coming with you.
As am I.
Thank you. Both of you.
Yay.
Otto,
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on things here. Didn't fancy coming anyway.
thank you. I shall leave the Invincible in your capable hands.
Ooh, new quest accepted. I was expecting a bomb like we normally get, but I guess not. Chasing the tides. Quest destinations for the rising tide are indicated with that thing. After accepting the quests, current objectives are displayed in the to-do list on the right-hand side of the screen. These will temporarily replace the main scenario objectives. If you wish to restore main scenario objectives to the to-do list, you can do so at the journal tab in the main menu. Hell yeah. Oh?
Back again? What is it that you wish to learn?
Meeting the Tides. Characters appear in the Rising Tide have been added to the Grand Cast and timeline has been updated. Speak with Vivian in the Hideaway to learn more. Oh. That's neat. That's a cool little way to do it. Oh, rip Sid. And the situation map got updated too?
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
I don't think there's anybody else we can really, like, talk to. Not that I'm not going to look around, though, because
You nearly collapsed
Was not expecting to get an item from Jill, and now that has made me paranoid.
Thank you, my lord, for taking me in. Everyone here has been so kind. It reminds me of home.
Oh.
There's so much food in the hideaway. Sometimes, in my cell, my tummy rumbled so loud that Chadwick would sneak me some gruel from his bowl. I miss him. He would have liked this place.
Oh.
You look just like a princess.
And you look like the princess's sister.
It couldn't have been easy for her making the journey from an empty ship.
Cute.
All this time, my heart has wandered hither and thither
Oh, this
search
lady.
of the perfect companion.
Oh boy.
All along, he was here, standing right beside me. All this time, my heart has wandered hither and thither in search
That lady. It's on something. Alright, let me go talk to everybody. I'll do my due diligence. I'll talk to everybody, see if we get any more curiosities or key gifts. Who knows? Maybe it'll do something.
Magic is one moment you think you've freed the realm from her fate. The next, a darker one rears up to replace it. What awaits us when we finally attain release? True freedom? Or something else entirely?
Honestly, dude, who knows? Not us. Come there. Mid, you got anything else?
What shall I do with your model? You spent a lot of time on it. We both did.
What, that old thing? Not healthy to cling to your failures, Clive. They'll weigh you down, you know.
Sound advice.
Still, I suppose my prototypes will probably be worth a fair bit when I'm as famous as Bart's the Builder.
True.
Seeing as you're always strapped for coin, suppose I can give it to you. Just make sure you get a good price when you do come to part with it.
I'd say that was up to you as much as me.
Damn. I love that there's these little like wrap up conversations you can have. Also, thank you, Charlize Stella. Thank you for the follow. Also, yeah, hope you have a lovely day as well. Thank you for stopping by chat.
Draw, Clive.
That crystal certainly don't bode well. But just think of all the secrets it must hold. Here, if you're planning on going up there,
Oh?
you could bring a bit back for me, could you?
No. Owain, no. You can go get it. You're fine. Okay, nothing down here. No little extra bits.
Mitterdole mentioned a new project yet?
Do you think it'll tell us about his
Should I
adventure?
write next?
Let me see here.
Love story, perhaps? And maybe when he gets back with a happy ending, of course.
Anything interesting happened to me lately? Nah. I'm just, you know, chilling. Just big chilling. Beat the game yesterday.
That should tide us over to a new moon.
Did they ever figure out how to filter this water properly?
A few more of these, and the Deadlands will seem less dead.
Oh.
These
Porter?
flowers are beautiful. Pity we have to boil them all down to make medicine.
We found a way.
I'll see that you're properly watered and manured, Martel,
Oh.
for as long as I'm able.
These sweet NPCs that we've gotten to learn and grow with in this game.
You needn't worry about the backyard, Sid. We're here, so you don't have to be.
Neat. Neat. What's my favorite game that you play the most on stream? I mean, there's a whole spreadsheet of them. I don't think I have a favorite game to play on stream. It's not my style of content normally.
Say what you will.
Like, if it isn't a playthrough of something, then it's normally fighting games. Who doesn't love fighting games? You know what I mean?
So, what'll it be?
Nothing new here.
Fine.
And I'm gonna talk to you, but you better not give me this quest. Good. Woo!
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You're rubbing
Thank
me
you.
blind, you know.
Thank you. Thank you, Karen. That's all I needed. Oh God, don't give me more songs. Oh no. Oh, we have more things to collect. I guess that makes sense. We did beat the game, so it'd be all the songs from the end of the game. Alright, there's a couple more people we should talk to.
Brother.
Yeah, it's one of them.
I put Father's helm in your chambers. He should be with you when his vision is finally realized.
Thank you, Joshua. For everything.
Yeah, Joshua.
Don't mention it.
Ugh. All three of these characters die. Holy shit. Ugh. Fucking wild.
Though I continue to be bewildered by fate. But I should meet with my old tutor here. At the very end of the world. I thank you. With all my heart. For giving me this chance.
And I thank you for taking it.
He fought with all his heart.
Should like to look upon that flower once more. When I am worthy. I stand ready to leave for Origin at your word. May Grieger go with us.
And see us safely home.
Breaks my heart. I mean, they did what they had to do.
Be careful up there.
And it was very heroic,
If
but
you happen
like,
to snag
fuck,
bushes on
man.
anything, be sure to bring them back to me. I'll get them patched up right away.
Like, I didn't think that, like, all three of them were gonna die.
Of course they will.
If anything, I honestly thought that, either Clive or Joshua would stay alive. Dion, it was kind of written all over the place that that guy wasn't gonna make it. Like, woof.
Sid, you have my word. I will not leave this pit until I can best and Avis with my own two hands.
Sure, Ember.
And a sword. I can use a sword, right? Gav uses a sword.
That's another character that I feel like they introduced so late, and I wish we would have gotten more of Ember.
Do you think that?
Because Ember's a little shitlord, and I kind of love that about him.
Sorry, can't take you where you need to get to, but the Argo and me will be waiting when you get back.
Cute. Alright. Time to stop dilly-dallying. We have a Leviathan to go find. Alright, to Northreach. Go look for a girl named Layla. Alright.
To the Vale it is then.
Quest destination nearby. Whoa.
We can remedy that.
But enough talk. How about we...
Fancy a peek behind the veil, my lord?
I do. What up, Layla?
I'm looking for a Layla.
You found one.
So, will your friends be joining in? Or just watching?
Jill, no. Jill, no, don't look.
We're not here for your services. We simply want to talk.
Aw.
What you do with your time is up to you. The price is still the same.
Wow.
We're here about the letter.
I'm gonna laugh if it was a different Layla.
Oh, sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting to know who wrote it then.
Among other things.
There's something really funny about Jill just standing
I'm just
there,
the messenger
judging
here.
silently.
There's only so much I can tell you.
Specifically?
A location, north of town, on the shore of Isle of Feist Bay. There you'll find a tent and the woman who can answer your questions.
And that's all. Nothing else.
Yeah?
Actually, one thing. There's more than flowers in the meadows these days. So keep that sword of yours to hand.
I mean, we literally had to fight the Grim Reaper in that place. I'm kind of rubbing my eyes that we have to go back there, but fuck it, whatever, Layla, sure.
Does anyone else think it's strange that this woman should prefer to keep to the outskirts of town?
What if she realizes the value of the information she's party to?
And the
True.
danger it puts her in.
Also true. I'm actually an animator for YouTuber and works to work for streamers to upgrade their channel. That's cool. Hopefully that's something you enjoy doing.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Alright, where is this tent at? Let's see.
The tent is where Layla said it would be.
You know what?
Yes, but who awaits us inside?
I don't know why. I thought it would be harder to spot. Hold on, what's this? Oh. Little boat, a little skiff.
A boat. No prizes for guessing who that belongs to.
The tent.
It's empty. Why am I not surprised?
You and me both, Clive. Anything else? Oh, I guess there is a fire pit. You know what? Yeah, sure. That's still smoking.
The embers are still warm.
Yeah.
So you're Sid.
Oh? Oh?
I suppose I must be. Which means you have me at a disadvantage.
Fair point.
Apologies. I am Shula, tributary of Mysidia.
Mysidia?
Final haven of the Moats of Water.
Mm-hmm.
The Moats of Water.
The very tribe into which it was believed Leviathan's dominant was born. A people notable for their sapphire eyes and ivory hair. Yet that would be impossible, since the tribe famously
Vanished. Was exterminated.
Mm-hmm.
Despite the best efforts of both church and state, we are still very much alive.
Clearly.
Though we've managed to keep that fact hidden from good Krieger's faithful for over a century.
Along with Leviathan's dominant.
That wave out there. What do you know of it?
Excuse me?
The Surge. Only that it's been there a long time.
Since the fall of Drake's Eye almost a century ago.
Yeah.
Some claim the two are connected, but none can speak with any certainty.
So in other words, You know nothing. Not that I'll hold it against you. The wave was raised by Leviathan in an act of rage. Moments before the waters were stayed, and the icon and its dominant bound within.
Oh.
And you want us to?
That makes more sense.
Rescue him. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
You see, a little bird told me about a certain outlaw with a singular knack for putting unruly dominants in their place. And ours is about as unruly as they get. For years, we've searched for someone who could hold their own against an icon. Someone just like you. So what do you say? Will you help us?
To go beat up an icon? I mean, it's kind of what we do.
What did your dominant do to warrant this punishment?
What did he do? He committed the greatest crime one of his kind can. He was born.
Rude.
But he deserves a better fate than the one my people forced upon him. He deserves to be free.
As do we all.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Far-fetched though your tale may seem, something tells me you speak in earnest. So we will do what we can for your dominant. But first, you will tell us everything you know about him and the means of his imprisonment.
True.
I can do better than that. I can show you. Care to take a trip across the bay? My people await you there.
Ah, new land.
Way.
New land, let's go! Let's see here. According to your preferences? No. That's fine. But if you're here just to solicit, then, that's cool. Hopefully you enjoy your time. Weird that you're here. Weird. But no, that's okay. I'm good. Trust me, if I wanted one of those, I would reach out for it. But flattered. Thank you.
All right, you might want to hold on to something. We're coming up on the wall, and passing through can take a bit of getting used to.
I don't see any wall.
Oh.
Of course you don't. That's the point. It's a glamour woven by our ancestors to keep our village hidden from prying eyes. But don't take my word for it. Watch.
Oh, so it's similar to, what Barnabas did. Except for, you know, it doesn't fucking vaporize you. Well, I guess if, you know, you have the password or pass spell, I guess.
Bacchus wine.
Clive, the sky.
It's blue, but how is that possible?
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy staring at those sickly clouds every day.
You're right, ma'am.
And that concludes our little voyage. We're here. It's a long slog to the village, and a hard one. I hope you're up for a climb.
It's also nice having a well-lit area again in the game.
Finally.
What? You didn't think we'd arrived, did you? The village isn't up here. It's on the other side of the mountain.
Of course it is.
Enter Mysidia. Party makeup has changed. Chula as a guest. Look at that. Also, I don't know how we level up Torgal anymore. It might be through use. I want to pet my boy. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, nope, never mind. I forgot Ultima did not give us any fucking AP. That cheap bastard.
Watch yourself, Sid. This path can be treacherous. If not for the sheer drop, then for the beasts who prowl it.
Thank you for the warning. And please, call me Clive. Sid is an alias.
You will be pleased to learn, Lady Sheila, that I have no such aliases.
Is that so, Lord Margrace?
It's all the same to me.
Joshua, what? For the free potion.
I was wondering when they'd pick up our scent.
Stand back. We'll handle this.
You know what? I don't know why I'm wasting my time. I should just fucking use the big spells that I have. Oh. Not that dank cloud. Come on, man. Also, I didn't realize.
Earlier you mentioned spells, yet I see you carry no crystals.
Since when did a bearer ever need crystals?
But then, where is your brand?
Waiting for me in Sunbreck, if I ever get careless.
And it's in for a long wait.
Interesting. One, I recognized that animation the moment she did it. I was like, hold on, I know that 14 animation. I do wish that these things gave more AP though.
We're almost at the summit. From there, you'll have a better view of our home.
Please don't give me another list of NMs to do. I mean, I'll do it, but like, holy shit.
Few have ever set eyes on what I'm about to show you. Just so you know.
It's not what I expected.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
Cydia, Northern Storm. Oh.
It's been a long time since I saw the North looking so
Alive.
I'm sure you have plenty of questions, but it's been a long journey, and I expect we could all do with a rest. Our humble village is only a short way from here. If you'd care to accompany me.
I didn't even put it together
Let's get
that
ourselves
all
in
of this
front
was
of a
supposed to be
fire,
covered in the blight.
and
So
I'll
what's
tell you
going on?
everything you need to know.
Huh. Huh. Like, it all just kind of hit naturally, and I was like,
Beautiful.
wow.
Sheila. And we aim to keep it that way.
Fair. Especially the laser beam shooting at Leviathan over there. Ooh. Oh, I can't hop inside there. Lame.
Are those stones glowing? That's one of the cairns which maintain the glamour. Steer well clear.
Mmm. Is all this greenery a glamour too? If we fuck shit up too bad, is this place just gonna turn into a shithole? Oh man, worries. But worries go up.
If the surge was an act of rage,
one wonders what prompted it.
Mm-hmm. Why'd he go apeshit? What happened? What matter? What happened? What's the deal? More of these plants. Solves everything. Ooh! Reflections of Fire, Phoenix Shift. Oh, wait, what is that? Enhances Phoenix Shift, increasing both movement and distance. Oh! Oh, we're getting upgrades to just abilities now. Like, oh. Because that could mean, if you give me a Zantetsuken level 6, honestly, it should be 7, let's be real. But, give me an extra Zantetsuken level, that sounds insane.
could we not have spared ourselves the mountain crossing by landing further north?
In clear view of the bay.
Good point. They are trying to stay secretive and stay safe. Are there any little nooks that we're... Oh! Of course there's something we can't get to yet. Before we go there, I want to go over here to the right. If I were an NM or something, I would be over here. Nothing? Alright. Trust you for now. Alright, Shula. Let's go to this village. Let's see what it's all about in here.
On evening tides.
Does morning's light return?
Open the gates! The tributary is home!
The tributary. What a little idyllic place. Huh.
Outsiders? Well, I never.
Look at the size of that dog.
All right now, back to your duties. You'll have to forgive my people their curiosity. We don't get many visitors. Or any, truth be told.
Then we are honored to be the first.
This is quite extraordinary. Like stepping into another world.
So do you believe me now?
You've made it difficult not to, my lady. But how did your people chance to settle here in the north? Unless I am much mistaken, the moats of water long called the coasts of southern Ash their home.
Yeah, that's another thing I was kind of
Until
wondering.
Drake's Horn fell, and the blight forced them ever inland, where...
We met our doom, along with our dominant.
Huh?
I see you've read the Gregorian Church's account, but perhaps you'd like to hear ours.
Hmm?
That building over there is the Witten Hall. It's where my people gather to discuss matters of import. We can speak more inside, once the place is ready to receive you. It shouldn't take long, but you're welcome to explore the village while I see to things.
Thank
Fair.
you. We'll do just that.
You got an item shop? That scared the fuck out of me for a second.
That'll be them then. Don't look like much if you ask me.
Wow, a little rude. A little rude to say. I just want to run through your flowers a little bit.
Sorry, but I don't like it. Outsiders should stay on the outside.
Oh.
He's coming over here. What do we do?
Don't mind me, I'm just here to be a menace. Seems like a little tuck point, little agricultural town. Oh, Chimkins?
My grain, you give me your eggs. Everyone's happy. Except for the eggs, maybe.
True. Also, if you're a chocobo keeper, where your bow's at, my guy? What did I just pick up? The fuck is that? New crafting item? Ageless odorament.
Just you stay away from that temple.
It makes sense the DLC would add more crafting items. I wonder if it'll give me a better sword. That's the thing I'm really curious about. Better sword, better armlets. They already give me a pretty good accessory to even think about. Because a further Phoenix shift would be kind of crazy. Oh shit. Hello. Red in the water, silver pending. I'm gonna guess that's another crafting item. Oh, valuables. Oh, okay.
Do you think
Rude. Don't talk about that. Don't talk about my dog like that.
Oh, don't think I can carry another barrel up those steps. If I had a crystal, maybe?
Those crystals are for the glamour, you lazy beggar. Now stop whining and get that water.
Look! That one's got a black.
Any other items over here? Any other people in Haven have any treasure chests hidden around that I could take?
Look, Nan, it's the outsiders.
Hush! It's not polite to call outsiders outsiders.
True. True. You shouldn't. But we are outsiders. You're not wrong.
Mom, I want to play with the others.
Well, you should have thought about that before making such a mess.
True.
How long do you think this bridge
Seems like one of the cairns was disturbed by an ibex.
Suddenly, there were curves everywhere, look.
There is a
Did you
chocobo.
hear that, girl? You're going with father today.
If you don't mind, Manda, I'm in a hurry.
Oh, I love the way chocobos look in this game.
The tributary is in the Witten Hall, as you should be.
Alright, fair. I'm sorry, I'm just here to look for items. Chill out, my guy.
Please, Grandad, tell us another story about the witch.
The poor things are as pale as ghosts.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep my eyes. Oh, that's the one we already picked up. I was trying to keep my eyes peeled, but it seems like we got everything.
Welcome to Haven.
Oh, hello.
The tributary awaits you within the Witten Hall.
Thank you. It's also very weird seeing extremely Japanese architecture in some ways. That is throwing me off just a little bit. Oh shit.
So what do you think of our little haven in the woods? It might not have all the comforts of a southern settlement, but at least it's ours.
True.
And there's a lot to be said for that. It can't have been easy keeping this place a secret.
Not easy, no. We've dedicated our lives to maintaining the glamour that conceals us. Us and Walyas.
This man, Walyas, is he Leviathan's dominant?
That's right. Though he's no man, Walyas is still a baby.
A baby?
Huh.
Forgive me, but you said that the Dominant and his icon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would surely make him older still.
It would, if he'd been allowed to age. But the spell robbed the poor bairn of even that.
I'm sorry.
Walyas was the son of my great-grandfather. Leviathan awoke within him almost immediately, but instead of allowing the lad to live out his life as a valued member of the community, my ancestors sought to put his power to other uses. Sadly for them, the icons sensed their treachery and summoned a wave so large it would have swallowed the entire village. If my ancestors hadn't stopped him.
Then it is not the surge that binds the child, but time itself.
Yes.
Forgive me. I'm still not sure I understand.
I'm not surprised. It isn't the easiest thing to explain. Which is why it might be better if I took you to see him. Show you exactly what he has to endure.
Yeah.
That is why we came.
I'm very confused about
Then
that.
let us be off. There's a road that leads north from the village. It'll take us right into the surge.
Good name. You telling us we gotta beat up a baby? I mean, I'll do it.
Are you bound for the wave, tributary?
We are, Delina. Have you spread the word about our guests?
I have. Everyone knows to treat them as family.
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept this symbol of our people.
Oh shit, another one. Deal obtained. You accept the ceaseless rill from
That's very
Shula.
kind. I look forward to meeting the family.
The feeling's mutual.
Should the tributary be indisposed, feel free to ask me any questions you might have regarding the village, and I'll do my best to answer.
Thank you. We will.
Excuse me.
Then I bid you good tide.
Our storehouse lies across the bridge. If you're short of supplies, you may find what you need there. Though we will have to ask you for recompense, poor as we are.
I can't believe it. The moment we picked up this seal, I was like, oh, we're gonna get side quests. Of course, the moment we do. Oh, man. Alright, let's go.
Sid.
What up, weirda?
Oh, Sid, aren't you? The man the tributary told us about?
Yes. This is
I
I.
wonder if you could help me.
With what exactly?
Oh, nothing too troublesome. Do you know my husband, Pavat?
I don't.
He's the village smith, among other things. Anyway, his name day's not far off, and I wanted to make a gift for him. He's a craftsman, you see, and he's been fretting about running low on the flowers he uses for dye making, so I wondered if you might collect some for me and give them to him.
Would this gift not be better coming from you?
Yeah.
Perhaps, but it can't, for reasons I can't go into. Please, I know it sounds daft, but I'd be ever so grateful.
Fine. Which flowers does your husband need?
This feels like he's not your husband.
Sweet
That you
little
might be
blue
playing a
ones that
prank.
grow around the fount. Elders' blessings, they're called. We use them to dye our fabrics so we always feel close to water like they are. You don't need to go to the trouble of picking them yourself, though. Just speak to the field hands and ask them to share their harvest with you. 2 basketfuls should be enough for my husband to be getting on with.
2 baskets full?
Basketfuls it is.
2 full baskets of flowers? Jesus. Alright, what is your quest over here, sir?
Wearing the blue. Oh, I'll have her hide when she gets back.
Oh?
Oh, sorry. I was leagues away. How can I help you? If you're after something from the storehouse, it's actually my wife you'll want to talk to.
Hmm.
She will have to charge you for the goods, though. Not that would fleece you or anything. It's just, you know, needs must.
Wait.
I understand.
Saying that, she might not be able to get anything down for you for a bit.
Oh?
Ah, right.
She's got her hands full with the inventory, you see. It should have been my daughter's job, really, but the willful little rills decided to make herself scarce.
Ah.
Heavens only know where that girl's got to.
If you'd like me to keep an eye out for her.
Oh, no. I couldn't ask that of an outsider. Could I? You wouldn't mind?
I'll look.
Of course not. She won't have gone far, will she?
I hope not. But I've scoured the entire village for her and come up empty-handed. Can't help thinking she might have gone on another one of her little adventures.
Ah, a free spirit is she?
Oh.
Aye, that she is. Can't get her to sit still, especially once she heard you lot were on your way. Outsiders! You should have seen her little eyes light up. No, if she wanted to watch you arrive, she'd have made for the low gate where you first came in. The guard there might have spotted her.
We first came in?
Ruka, her name is.
Good name.
All right. I'll let you know if I find her. Try not to worry.
There we go. Okay, so we have a different MSQ sound, but side quest sound is still the same. Jeez. Also, what up, Dev? Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday. Hopefully you're big chilling. Thanks for stopping by.
Excuse me. I wonder, might you be able to spare a basket of Elder's blessings? Pavart's wife tasked me with collecting some for her husband, and suggested that I speak to you.
Yeah.
Ah. Werda wants you to bless her better half with the fruits of our labour, does she?
That's what she said.
Then give the old fool something to squirm about.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry about it. An old fool Pavart may be, but if you come bearing gifts, he's not fool enough to turn you away.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you.
What is going on here? What is this prank that we're getting pulled into? What is this shit?
The mirrors. My people believe they frighten off trespassing demons by showing them the evil in their hearts. Would you care to take a look?
Yes. I'll be working on fun creative project today. It overpowered my desire to stream, actually. Fair. I understand. Completely.
Ah, welcome to Haven, friend.
Thank you. Forgive my presumptuousness, but the smith's wife has asked me to make her
I do
husband
not
a
believe this
present
lady
of
is the
some
smith's
Elder's
wife.
blessings.
I feel like we're getting
2
pranked.
basketfuls, to be precise.
Well, I have one, if that's any help.
It is. I'm much obliged. They really are beautiful.
Aren't they just? Though that's not the only reason they have a special place in our hearts.
Uh-huh.
Legend has it that when our people fled from Ash, the tributary of the time took some seeds with them. And as they wandered high and low across the Twins, he'd plant them wherever they stopped for water. Every elder since has done the same. So when we finally put down roots here in Mysidia, the flowers did too.
Oh.
Well, that's 2 basketfuls. Time to visit Pavart.
Let's go visit Pavat. I still feel like we're getting pranked. Hello, smithy person.
What do you want?
Your wife asked me to bring you these flowers.
He's like, I don't have a wife.
That woman. Come out. I know you're there.
Who? Me?
Oh no. Oh no.
Would either of you care to explain what's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you.
Uh-huh.
It's just my husband can be a bit standoffish at times, and I thought this might be a good way for the two of you to get acquainted.
Yeah?
What with you being a swordsman like and him being the only smith in the village. It'd be a shame if you couldn't turn to him for help.
The only reason he couldn't turn to me for help is because I had my hands full with all the orders you lot dumped on me. I'm pretty much done with them now, though. But, for the record, the tributary said that we were to lend you outsiders our aid, and that's exactly what I was planning to do. With or without my darling wife's meddling. Still, here we are. Acquainted. So, if there's no need,
Acquainted.
just bring us the materials, all right?
All right.
All right, then. And tar for the flowers.
Oh boy.
I was running low.
Oh.
You use them for dyeing, I hear.
Aye. Crush the petals and it makes a fine and lasting blue. We use it to stain the cloth for our tunics and pennons. Remind us where we come from, like.
As modes of water. Children of the sea.
That's right. The pattern too was left by our ancestors.
Hmm.
The Ceaseless Rill, it's called. It symbolizes the river of our tribe, with the strength of Leviathan running through it. And no matter how that river has ebbed and flowed, changed its course, the flowers have always been with us, growing on our banks. I should get back to work. If you need something crafting, let me know.
I will. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Wasn't it just?
Oh. They have their own, like, cultural, like, greeting. Okay. I mean, it's cool. I didn't think about that, but, like, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. What are you, little guy? Enhances Titan's iconic feat, Titanic Block, making it capable to block attacks from behind while restoring a small amount of HP regain gauge. Stop. I'm trying to make money and build AP. I can't. My accessories, man. Oh, man. That's really good. That's really good, though.
Yes?
Alright, what do we got here? You have the same exact stuff. But cool. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you exist.
Till next time,
We
then.
won't be needing any of that, but much appreciated.
Hear me, my nine sisters.
Have you seen Ruka?
Excuse me. You haven't seen the storekeeper's daughter, have you?
Little Ruka? I have, as it happens. She went out through the gate not long ago.
Out of the village? Alone?
Aye, she does it all the time. There's a path off to the left which leads down to the river. Nice little spot, that. And safe as you like. The beasts of the mountain don't dare come so close to the village.
Sure about that?
That's where she'll be. Go and have a look if you don't believe me.
I will.
Man. What a beautiful place, though.
This must be the path.
Still a little bit weird to see the architecture change, but also it at least makes sense.
They're not
Oh.
here either.
You, child.
It's you! I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh?
Must be Ruka.
You know my name? Can you lot read minds?
Your father asked
Cute.
me to keep an eye out for you. You left without telling him where you were going. He was worried.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me. What do you say we head back to the village and let your father know you're safe?
Yeah.
All right. And on the way home, you can tell me all about the world beyond the wall. I want to know everything.
Aww.
Everything might be a stretch.
Thank you for automatically teleporting
Thank
me
you
here.
for bringing her home. And sorry for the trouble.
Oh, no. It was a pleasure.
Daddy, did you know that there are villages 10 times as big as Haven in the outside world? 10 times!
True.
Cities, they call them. And in these cities, they have great big walls and towers and castles.
Aww.
To think I was worried. You can
Cute.
tell me all about the outside world later, Sweet Pea. Now go and help your mum with the stores.
All right.
Thanks for putting up with her questions. She has a lot of them. One of the big ones being, what are the people beyond the wall like? Reckon you've made a good first impression.
Are we the only ones she's ever met?
That you are. The rest of the world can't know we're here, so we'll have to be very careful who we're letting in and out.
Good point.
A few of us might make the occasional trip to shore for supplies, but for the most part, we'll make do with what we've got, including what the old Northerners left us.
Okay. Okay.
You built on top of the old ruins, didn't you?
That makes sense.
Well, they make for fine foundations. Their masons clearly knew what they were doing. That's one thing we don't have to worry about. Oh, it's everything else that's the problem. Medicines, metals for tool making, anything like that. We have to dress up as traveling merchants and make a trip to the outside and pray to every cloud in the heavens that nobody sees through us.
Which explains why you need Gil.
Aye. And now Rook is back, my wife should be free to assist you with any potential purchases. So please, do make good use of our stores, because we fully intend to make good use of your coin.
I'll be sure to keep my purse strings loose.
The question I was wondering was, because they want us to pay for everything, what was the over under on, like, how the fuck do they get trade? You know what I mean? Like, what's the purpose of money if the town was seemingly self-sufficient in the things they do? But no, that makes sense. That, like, yeah, no, clearly there's things that in order to survive out here they still need. So of course there's still some form of trade. It's just highly secretive. Okay, all right.
It's a pity nothing but the foundations were left standing.
Mm-hmm.
The whole storehouse made of stone would make it a lot easier to keep our supplies in good nick.
True.
Thanks for bringing me daughter back. I don't grudge her looking for adventure, but she's got to pull her weight like the rest of us.
True.
Anyway, now we've got the inventory done, I can attend to my own tasks, like seeing to our visitors' needs. So, what's the route you wanted? I will have to charge you.
Oh. These are actually better than the legendary items I have. Which makes sense, because DLC and all that, but like, oh. I wasn't expecting an actual upgrade. Okay. Let me make room for these so I can enjoy.
Well, if you're sure you need it.
Yeah, ma'am, I am sure I need it. I am also gonna get this song at some point.
What do you think the tributary season was
What is it you want?
Oh my god. Of course.
Till next time, then.
Can't even upgrade him. Okay. Alright, anything else? Are we good? No little side quest hanging around DLC? You're not gonna spring something up on me? Oh, oh, bird? 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 Hello? I heard that, right? Oh, cute. I love birds. I could never own a bird, but I love birds. Birds are amazing. Excuse me? Hello,
You're
child.
Lady Shula's friend, aren't you? Lady Shula says that if I want to be tributey one day, I have to learn my letters just like she did.
Yeah, literacy.
What good are letters against a Tombury's knife?
You know what? Fair, kid. What good are letters against a Tonberry's knife?
Off to the surge, are you? Well, just you stay close to the tributary. We don't want you getting lost in the forest.
I got a map. It's fine. Achha!
There's a pair of ships just up ahead.
Ships? But are we not still leagues from the shore?
I am just so happy to see vegetation like green and everything isn't drab and gray or, you know, drenched out of saturation. Oh shit! I just want to look in this little nook over here. Ooh, hello. Do we have cool things over here? Ooh, our ruins. Why'd the music disappear? I don't like that. Also, what's with the... It's very, like... almost South American. Architecturally. Interesting. Okay. I really don't like how the music stopped, though. Square Enix, can you not? We're leaving. You know something's gonna be there later.
The quickest route to the surge is due east, past the second galley.
Shula, how did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an icon of water gets angry?
Really? Did you have to ask?
True. Oh my goodness. So many little areas. You know what? I have to poke my head in these other areas at least. Even if I have to go east, I'm gonna poke my head in here. Come on. Adventure and curiosity.
This trail only leads deeper into the forest. We should head back.
Shula, you're not wrong. But what if though? Oh? Lizard! Oh, little lizard. No. Oh, he disappeared. You know what? Anytime I see a little lizard scurry like that in a video game, it always makes me think of Shadow of the Colossus. And like chasing down little lizards just so you can get, what were they? I don't remember if they were the health upgrade or the stamina upgrade. I just remember in my very first time like playing through that game, I only found like 2. I did not find many. Oh, you know what? Oh my god. You know, we're just gonna... Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. piece. I'm almost tempted to throw on that Titan arm piece, because fuck, that shit sounds good. This is another dead end here. Bridge is destroyed. Hello.
No, I still haven't mended the bridge. And I never bloody will if people don't leave me to my work.
I mean, fair. I was just asking. Good luck on your bridge building, sir. Oh.
We won't find Walius this way. The sea lies behind us.
Shit. I mean, it makes sense, because, you know, Leviathan, you know, shoring up ships this far inland. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes me think of, like, when people don't understand how, like, waves work and, like, the ocean works. And they're like, oh, what's so bad about, like, a hurricane? Like, isn't it just, like, a water tornado? And I'm like, yeah. Here's the thing, is that, like, do you think that water is just air circling around? Because, boy, it hurts. Also, people don't realize that, like, the way you measure waves is actually from top to bottom. However, what people consider the bottom of the wave is not the bottom of the wave, because it also includes the undertow when you measure a wave. And yeah, like, that's the way you're supposed to think about it. I've had to give that explanation to some people who are like, oh yeah, it's only like a 6-foot wave. I'm like, that is 12 feet. That is 12 full feet of water. 6 above, 6 below. Oh shit, I mistimed it. Oh. Oh no, the stamina break made me waste it. A beam. Thank you. Oh, is this just a dead end? Excuse me? Can't fool me. You know, there's gonna be something here eventually. Ugh, what a pretty game. Also, out of curiosity, can we break these? Okay. I'll be worried. Like, oh yeah, these things just uphold a glamour that's keeping these people safe. Breaks it on accident, like, oh. Ooh. Whoops. Also, I need... Almost there. We are almost there. You know what I realized that would be actually cheaper? Is if we maxed out Heaven's Cloud and then just equipped blind... No, hold on. No, because then we lose out on Zantetsuki. Never mind. Never mind. I was like, why don't I just equip Rama and we can just use it? I'm like, no. I forgot. Titan! Oh, I whiffed. Flip side. We're at least encountering enemies around our... Oh. Oh no. Oh, it's the little dudes. The little homies. Tonberry Creeper. Sorry, I gotta do it to you.
Tonberries. Foul creatures consumed by their hatred for everyone and everything.
Yeah?
Everything save sharp knives, it seems.
I'm just like, I kind of want to just watch them for a second. Also, it do be them. You're not wrong. All right, there they go. Goodbye, Tonberries. I didn't want to deal with it. Let's be real. I don't want to deal with it. That matchup, I was not willing. I always get a little apprehensive. Because there are some Tonberries in Final Fantasy that are like stupid easy. Like you do not have to worry about these. And then there are others that make me very worried anytime I see them. Honestly, the one that gets me the most that has happened recently is fucking Strangers of Paradise. Strangers of Paradise Tonberries are so fucking mean. Sure, you just... Alright, cool, thank you. Yeah, Strangers of the Paradise is Tonberries. Scare the fuck out of me. Mostly because of the style of game that is. Tonberries just kind of show up and then beat your ass. Thank you for the sharp fangs. I have more than 1,000. Turned around. I see. Woof.
I can smell the sea. It's not far now.
Is there anything here I should check for? Ah, you know what? Hello. Oops. Oh, I missed the second one. Huh? Mm-hmm. I really should have used the other skill first. Oof, Joshua, jeez. More spiders, no items? I would have expected a chest to be in this area. Okay. Let's keep going onwards. This is a very beautiful song, though, for this area. Also, cute that they reused the name Mysidia. They've reused a lot of names in this game, but, like, very cute. Oh my god. Holy shit.
How will we reach the surge?
We'll follow the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the cape.
Yeah? I'm sure. But we're gonna have to kill a baby, I guess.
You don't want to go down there. Trust me.
Do I even want to ask why?
I want to know why. What do you mean? What was that supposed to mean? Shula? What the fuck does that mean? Very pretty, though. Tortoise? Hello. You know what? I'm leaving. I'm gonna continue my walk away from you, Tortoise. Adamantoise.
Inquire about the ray of light.
It's what prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea.
Hmm.
And Walius by his people.
That's so rad looking. God damn. It's the giant frozen, like, wave. My thing is, I thought that was Leviathan's, like, head or body kind of thing. Did not realize that, oh no. Leviathan is inside of that, and that is just all water frozen in time.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him.
Yeah.
I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
All right.
Hmm.
It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
No, definitely not. Except for he cut an entire ocean in half, and meanwhile, we struggle sometimes swinging the sword around. Did you not let me explore the rest of this? Fuck it, I'll explore it all later, I guess. Time to go to the surge, I suppose. I'm also curious about the length of these DLCs. God damn, that's cool. Just, ooh. Oh, that's such a cool set piece. Oh, man.
It's not much further now.
The path seems well kept.
Hmm.
Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Walius's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to. To show him that he isn't alone.
Aww.
That there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering. Suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes. forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
Okay, so this is like an actual combat chapter. Got it. Anytime I see
Does
it,
the light point the way
please.
to the child?
It does indeed.
Makes sense that the giant fuck off beam is, you know, directed at the child, maybe who caused this entire wave of water.
Look at all the droplets of water suspended in midair.
Where they have remained untouched by time for 80 summers.
It's not right.
No. It's not.
Yeah, very abnormal. But you know what? It's sick as fuck. Whoo! It's also crazy to see, like... Okay, water still over here. And then regular ocean over there. Oh, crazy.
There. Up ahead.
Looking for items here, ma'am. Tula, I'm looking for items, okay? Because so far, all the items you have given me in this DLC have been fucking great. Oh?
Down in the center. Follow me.
Did you not build like a bridge or anything here? A ladder? Ah, the baby. The baby.
He's still primed.
I'll never forget my first priming. The fear. And I was old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin.
Oh.
Committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Got a sting of that baby.
You don't mean?
Got a sting of that baby.
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason.
Unless your name's Kupka.
There was a way to remove Wallace's icon.
I tell you, you were a madman.
It's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done.
Hmm.
Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the icon remains no matter what.
Hmm.
So, it might still come to violence.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control.
We have to sting her a baby. We'll sting her a baby.
One thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering.
True.
And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Hmm.
Very well. Do what you must. And whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
All right, Clive, do your shit.
Let me bear the weight.
So how bad is it going to be when this child fully primes? Oh no.
It's going to be all right.
Ah, Clive, baby whisperer. The baby whisperer, Clive Rossfield.
Is it done?
I think so. I can feel the icon inside me.
I mean, his voice is pretty soothing. Not wrong. Huh. That wasn't so bad. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Spoke too soon. Oh, thank you.
He wasn't just afraid. He was angry.
Fair. Angry baby.
All right. Let's see what you've given me.
Oh? Do we get it immediately? Partner Mick gave me fries. The power of water. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Leviathan's essence. Attuning with Leviathan not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Crosswell, an inescapable rush of water that pummels enemies from multiple angles. Ability details are found within abilities in the tab in the main menu. Alright. Leviathan's feat. Leviathan's iconic feat, Serpent's Cry, can be used to summon the Clive's off-arm, a sea-spitting serpent capable of dealing precision strikes to enemies at great distances. Press X in this state to unleash a tidal torrent, multiple bursts of water capable of forcefully knocking back smaller creatures, while pressing Y will fire a powerful jet of water, a tidal stream, at enemies situated just outside of melee range. Okay. Alright. It gives us Mega Man powers. Cool. The tidal gauge. Oh my god, that zoom in. That fucking zoom in. Using these attacks will deplete your tidal gauge, becoming unavailable when the gauge is empty. The gauge will slowly replenish over time, but can be refilled quicker by pressing the B button. Time a second press perfectly with the on-screen prompt to immediately refill the gauge, as well as earn unlimited ammunition for a short period of time. The tidal gauge also replenishes when successfully executing a precision dodge. Roll! While using Serpent's Cry, press LB again while dodging. Clive will cause Clive to roll in the air, extending the dodge further. Did you give me a gun, Square Enix? Did you give me a literal water gun that was given to me by a literal child? And then not only that, but said, hey, you want to know the cool thing about this water gun? You get Table Hopper? Oh. This game's amazing. This game is so amazing. Tidal Torrent can be used while rolling by pressing X. Oh, okay. Only Leviathan's abilities are available during this battle. Alright, fair.
Is that Leviathan?
Just an eggy.
Ow.
A formidable adversary nonetheless.
He said it! It's Eggy. Okay, that's a shotgun. That's cool. Oh. Okay, it doesn't refill a lot.
Oh, look. It has friends.
Cool. Alright, what do these abilities do? Deluge. Oh shit, it's a gun! Oh shit, he's got that fucking gun on him! It's a cool one. Hold on, that's a cool ability. Okay, cool. I like this. Okay, and A to cancel. I see. Crosswell is a cool ass move though. Oh my god, that shotgun. This shit is so ridiculous. What a silly ass ability. Egg E. You know what? I've been saying Egg E this entire time. I feel tremendously validated that it was Eggy, and I'm not crazy, because someone said Aegis in a video, and I was like, have I been saying this wrong the entire time? Nah, it's Eggy and Eggies. Goodbye, water spirit.
Is everyone all right?
He seems calmer now.
Can we take this baby
Said
now?
was frozen in time. But he knew we were here. How?
He's a time traveling baby.
I don't know. He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
Mm-hmm.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that simple.
Oh?
I wish it were, but there's more to this tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
Yeah?
I see. Then let's return before it gets dark.
Guys, why are French fries so amazing?
I'm sorry, Wallace. I will make this right.
Terrible and healthy, but fuck. They just are, right? Thinly sliced potatoes, put that bitch in a fucking in some fucking oil and salt it. They're delicious.
So part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
No. Not anymore, anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength.
Not in any meaningful way. Good way
If
to
you
put
want
it, Clive.
another rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
Yes, I will go to the White Tan Hall. Oh shit! New forge items? Let's go. Hold on.
Look, Dad. The charity's back.
Wait a minute. More importantly, yeah. Summon a water serpent. Okay, yep. What does upgrading do? If Burning Blade has been acquired, holding X will initiate a charged torrent. If Charge Magic has been acquired, Y will do a charge stream. I learned that. If Lunge has been acquired, A and X will cause Clive to jump back while launching a volley of ranged tidal bombs. Okay. Mastery extends the tidal gauge. Extends unlimited ammunition period following a quick refill. Okay. That's... Okay. Hold on. We're mastering that, because of course we are. Tsunami. Conjure a whirling wave of titanic proportions to swallow up and spit out enemies in the surf. Upgraded increases the hits. Uh-huh. Severely knocks back all smaller enemies caught in the wave. Okay. A tsunami? I mean, I was gonna master Judgment Bolt, but this shit's only 3 hundo. Oh shit, so much to max out though. Rip open and slowly. Huh? Excuse me? Love them so much. Oh, dude. Dude. Fucking French fries. Amazing. Amazing. Alright, let me reread this because I was flabbergasted. Rip open a slowly expanding gateway to the murky depths of the sea. And when the timing is right, summon forth an abyssal storm that hones in on nearby enemies. Huh. And then Crosswell is like a convergence attack. Okay. And Deluge? Okay. Alright. I see what we're doing here. I see what we're doing here now. Here is the problem. Here is the big problem now. Which is the problem we've had since the beginning of the game. Which one of these do we take off? Because I feel like we can't get rid of Odin because of damage. Like, Zantetsuken does so much damage, I feel like we cannot remove that. And then between Titanic Block and Phoenix Shift, Titanic Block has way more Regency just because we can block at any time. And if we equip that accessory, it can block from behind. So that basically means these two skills are useless. Because these are locked to a cooldown while Titanic Block is not. Goodbye, Phoenix Shift. I love you. I love you because you let me get in the air. At the same time, who needs to get in the air when I have the power of gun? Who needs to get in the air when you can just shoot people? My thing is, I should definitely throw on Dancing Steel on here. And under Zantetsuken, you know what? I won't yet. I'll put Deluge on there. Deluge on the gun button makes sense. However, I am going to upgrade that bitch because, gun. Thank you. Both the L and R buttons are used to aim, knocks back smaller enemies. It's a 15-second cooldown. That's not bad. Guys, it's not bad. Gradually augments firing speed while the ability is active, increases maximum possible hit count. So fires faster? That's a weird way to say fires faster, but okay. I get it. This one's also crazy. Tear size will slowly increase over time as indicated on the on-screen gauge. Tear size ranges from 1 to 3 maximum. The larger the tier, the more water will pass through during a vent. Executing a precision dodge while the abyssal tier is active will increase the growth speed. Both creating the abyssal tier and executing vent can be done while in midair. Increases it from 3 to 4, allowing more water to discharge during vent. Okay. I could see some of these working very, very well together. It's just that this seems way too good for like, hey, we need to break someone's guard. Like, granted, gouges go the fuck in, but like with Deluge, I'll have to test if I can dodge out of it. But if I can do a precision dodge out of the shooting, that shit's so worth it then. Like, why would I not? So thank you, French fries.
Reckon my steel's just as good as any.
Shit. Better sword. Fish sword. Surge did the tide, the water rising as if it were some mighty whale, stranding itself upon the shore.
Flawless.
Give me the fish sword. I still cannot upgrade. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I didn't even check reinforce.
Yes?
I'm not. Nope. Alright, never mind. Take it back. Alright, time to learn if this child has been conscious this entire years. Honestly, if this child has been conscious for a century, holy fuck, that is very scary and sad. You know what? Let me talk to you, Delina.
My name is Delina.
And I serve as adjutant to Lady Shula, tributary of the Mysidia. While other adjutants who came before me played the role of guardian as well as aide, Lady Shula is an able warrior in her own right and requires no protection. So I assist her in ministering to our people's affairs while she is absent or indisposed.
By way of example.
It was I who informed the rest of the village of your coming at the tributary's request. If there is aught you wish to know of our people or our village, please do not hesitate to ask.
As I'm sure you're aware.
This land was once the domain of the northern Thanes. Though the settlement had lain abandoned for some time when our ancestors' wandering finally brought them here. Remote as it was, it seemed to them the ideal place to settle, and they duly cast a glamour over it that their new home might remain hidden.
The secret of the spell itself.
When they hit me with the wall of text in the shrunken font, it's a little jarring, not gonna lie. The secret of the spell itself has been passed down from generation to generation since the time we left Ash. We used it to disguise our camps that custodians of the lands through which we wandered should not learn of our trespass. And it was these temporary enchantments which led our ancestors to contemplate a more permanent solution upon arriving here.
So they built the cairns.
Filled with all the shards of the crystal the tribe could spare, and summoned forth a glamour large enough to cover the entire land. And for many years, for many days and nights thereafter, their bearers labored to attune the spell, that the outside world might see this place slowly succumb to the blight.
And thus we hid ourselves away.
Welcoming none into our private haven. Until you, that is. At first, the spell only worked one way. It was only after the skies changed that we conjured a second illusion for the benefit of those inside. It was Lady Shula's idea. A salve for the nerves of those who feared the rolling storm clouds were a harbinger of the end. I mean, they are. I pray that it brings you a little relief from the darkness of the world beyond the walls, as it has done for us. It honestly has. I've enjoyed this DLC so far because of its brighter disposition.
Our story began.
On the narrow coast of southern Ash, for want of arable land, we relied on the mountain rains to quench our thirst. and the bounty of the sea to fill our bellies, and thus did we learn the value of water.
After the fall of Drake's Horn.
We spent decades in exile, drifting across the deserts and snowfields of the Twins, till at last we arrived here in Mysidia, our second true home. Here we found mountains, rivers, and seas not unlike those of our first home in Ash. All that we lacked was crystal. We have no mother crystal of our own here, nor have we ever received any stipend from our neighbors. Were it not for the few shards we had been able to stockpile during our wanderings in Storm, we might never have survived the first few winters, let alone cast the armor that protects us. The glamour that protects us, excuse me. For two demand that the bearers among us sacrifice their lives for the benefit of others was never an option. The hardships we had faced on our journey had brought us together, and we would not be divided. Thankfully, our unity proved our strength. And so, here we have stayed, dependent upon the blessings which this land provides us. The springs, the rivers, the seas, these are all we motes of water need. Damn, you guys are the best people in this whole, in all of Valistia so far. They got it.
To understand the spell which binds Walyas, you must first know who we are.
Yeah?
And what drove my forebears to commit such an atrocity.
Yeah.
This tapestry is
The
our
baby.
Story, the one that brought us here. After generations of wandering, my people sought refuge in northeastern Storm, some 170 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But in exchange for our safety, the Gregorian Church demanded we renounce our faith and branded us heretics when we could not.
To be exterminated, as a lesson to others.
And so was it chronicled in the imperial histories, for anything less would have made the Church seem weak. Yet a handful survived. The few who did fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates.
Mm-hmm.
The first was an old legend revealing how to make your very own mother crystal.
But that's impossible.
Huh?
As they were soon to discover, far too late. Our ancestors convinced themselves that they could recreate the divine if they could only find a strong enough heart. A living being capable of channeling torrents of ether.
But they sucked that baby in Rayquaza.
And the heavens provided.
A dominant. Well, yes.
They'd stumbled across a nostrum in an ancient ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether. They meant to enrage his icon.
Okay.
Leviathan would have destroyed everything, had our people not made their second important discovery. A means to stop time itself.
Where did they find that?
Yeah.
The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak.
Okay.
Her body had been consumed by the curse, a cruel payment for her long years of service to the Northern Thanes. So desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye, they'd forced her to devise a spell to stop time.
But Drake's Eye did fall.
It did. When she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late.
Oh.
As punishment for her failure, the Thanes exiled her to this forsaken place to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell.
Not gonna lie,
That
best
even though
trade.
she should die, her legacy might live on.
Holy shit. That's the best trade. Helped a hermit learn to stop time.
And the secrets of time.
Holy fuck.
Our ancestors settled upon an ambitious plan. They would create a new Mother Crystal, and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity.
Oh.
Thus would our people's wandering, our suffering, finally end, and prosperity visit us once more.
Mm-hmm.
And all it would require was the sacrifice of a single child. A small price to pay, or so they believed.
Believed.
Another victim of man's blind reliance on the Mother Crystals.
Mm-hmm.
So we know the seal source. How do we break it and restore the flow of time?
Do you recall the dome of light on top of the cliffs to the west?
Yeah.
Inside lie the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Vare, a conduit of sorts that channels her remaining ether into the surge.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been a long time since anyone set foot in the place. And now there are others who claim it as their own.
Then we should be prepared for a fight. That said, it may be best if one of us stays behind.
Like people?
You think the village could be in danger?
We saw the ether flow from Wallius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.
Then I shall stay. The Phoenix will see your people safe, tributary.
You have my thanks.
Aww.
Very well. We should depart at once. I fear time may no longer be a luxury we can afford.
Damn, French so good. An eternal mother crystal, huh?
The Vare is not easy to find. We must first head north and then west, deeper into the forest.
We'll do that after we figure out why we have a side quest over here. Oh?
Try to breathe.
Oh, you good, man?
That's it.
Is everything all right?
Ah, you're the outsider. I'm Fanit, healer by trade.
Huh?
And this is Talor, one of my patients. He took ill not long after you arrived.
Nothing too serious, I hope.
I hope so too, but...
Are we bringing in foreign disease?
This affliction, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. He complains of feeling chilled to the bone, but there's no fever to go with it.
Hmm.
And my most powerful antalgic hasn't done a thing to ease the pain in his chest. I'm starting to wonder if his condition might require a different kind of treatment altogether. Shula said that you were here to help us. You couldn't help me, could you?
I'll do it.
I'd be happy to. If I can.
Mm-hmm.
You can, don't worry. All I need you to do is speak to Talor's son, Pavat, over at the forge, and ask if he knows what his father was up to before he came down sick. Something must have caused this, and I want to find out what. The trouble is, Talor's too weak to speak, and I can't leave his side for long. So while you talk to Pavat, I'll pay his wife word a quick visit, just in case she knows anything.
All right.
Huh, okay. I really hope we're not bringing, like, horrible diseases to these people.
Leave me be. Let me go. Let me go.
Rob. Oh my god, there's more side quests over there. Stop. Stop.
Oh, do you need something?
What up?
I do, though not from the forge. Fanit asked me to speak with you. She's looking into the cause of your father's illness and wondered if you could shed any light on the matter.
I see. Sorry. She shouldn't have dragged you into this.
It's
We're here to help.
trouble, really. Tell me, did your father do anything out of the ordinary before he fell ill?
Hmm.
Not that I know of. But then I hardly see him. He's always out and about, like. Well, at least he was. Suppose he might have been a bit more fidgety than usual, but apart from that.
Oh, you know, just a little
When you say
fidgety.
out and about, where does he usually go?
Just round the village. Wanders over to Blasia's place most days. He's a fisher who lives on the other side of the fount. They're old friends.
Huh.
Maybe he knows something I don't.
Maybe. I'll go and speak with him.
He just eats something really, really spicy.
The sign of the child.
He ate something spicy and was like, "Oh, it's so hot. It feels like I have a fever." But oh no, I do not have a fever.
Oh, I never should have let him go alone.
Oh?
Ty, take me. What am I gonna do? You've got to help me.
Yeah,
Shula said you were a force to be reckoned with. Are you?
I am.
Why do you ask?
Oh, sorry. I should explain. My name's Kitav.
Shut up,
I'm
Katav.
worried about a friend of mine. He went into the forest and he hasn't come back.
Uh-oh.
Would you help me find him?
Maybe. I mean, yeah, but maybe.
I can try. Tell me what I need to know.
Of course. You know about the glamour our ancestors cast to keep this place hidden, right?
Shula told us about it, yes.
Right. So you know the cairns we use to maintain the spell? Well, it's me and my friend's job to maintain them. If it weren't for the likes of us, it would have faded years ago.
So your friend went into the forest to visit one of these cairns.
Are we pumping them full of aether kind of thing?
He said he was going down to Father's Fell. There are 2 cairns out that way, one by the banks of the Swift Run, and another near the Winged Wains, the ships in the forest.
All right. How will I know this friend of yours?
His name's Nassef. He's about my height, but clean-shaven. If you could track him down and see that he's come to no harm, I'd be much obliged. I'll search the village, just in case anyone's seen him, and meet you back here.
Okay.
Very well. One cairn by the ships, another by the river. Better get moving.
Hail, stranger.
Hello, Amanda.
Are you a rider by any chance?
Maybe.
I am. What gave me away?
Oh, I can smell it on you. The scent of the stables.
Okay.
Not just any stables. Something tells me you've never been one to ride half-starved birds with chine gall and wet beak. If I had a guess, I'd say your bird eats only the finest greens and has her feathers groomed twice a day with a curl hairbrush.
I try.
Nothing but the best for my Ambrosia.
Ambrosia, eh? Pretty name. What's she like?
Fucking rad.
Well, she's tall and strong. And her feathers are as white as snow.
And she has an eye patch.
You've got a white chocobo.
Yeah.
I have, yes. I suppose they are rather rare.
This I've got to see. Can you bring her here?
Yeah.
I would if I could, but I doubt Shula's skiff could hold her.
Me dad's got a boat, and he's ferried chocobos before. You could get him to bring her.
Is this gonna unlock chocobo riding for this area?
Hiring for a trip beyond the wall as we speak. I'm sure he'd help you if you asked.
Cute.
He would. Well, I don't suppose it would hurt to have Ambrosia around.
Wouldn't.
All right then. Where could I find your father?
He'll be in the storehouse on the other side of the brook. Tell him Manda sent you.
All right, cool. Yeah, one more person over here. All right. How else can I aid this town? Joshua just chilling up here.
I suspect 2 dominants can handle whatever it is that awaits you atop that peak. And if not, there's always Lady Shula's battle axe.
Yeah, Lady Shula's rad as fuck. She uses warrior moves. It's dope.
My lord, may I speak with you a moment?
Yes, ma'am.
There is a matter with which I would beg your aid.
Back away.
Of course, what is it?
Please, not so loud.
Shula judging.
Something serious then.
Yes. I think we might have company.
Huh?
I was passing by the low gate when I saw a figure moving among the trees up on the cloak. At first, I thought it must have been you or your brother, so I didn't say anything, but...
Not Jill. Couldn't be Jill.
But the more I think about it, the more certain I am that the figure looked... familiar.
Ghost?
Then you're sure it wasn't one of the other villagers?
Positive. I think it was someone from outside the wall who has found his way inside. Of course, it could just be my imagination playing tricks on me. I only caught a fleeting glimpse, and it might have been you or your brother. But if it is who I think it is, we cannot allow him to leave now that he knows we're here. Would you go and see? He won't try to hurt you, believe me. Given what lurks in the forest, the only one likely to get hurt is him.
Air.
Very well. Whether the man you saw is who you believe him to be or not, we need to know. It may yet be someone else entirely. Someone who means your people, or my people, harm.
Perhaps. Just promise me that if you do find someone up there...
Don't worry. I won't draw my sword unless I need to.
Thank you.
Fingers him immediately.
Yamila, this man you saw, might he be the customer you told me of?
Oh?
I fear so.
The customer?
I'll explain later. Come on.
We have people that work at the Vale and occasionally come back home. And maybe somebody has a little too much feelings. Alright. What up, old man? Blazier?
Greetings, stranger. What can I do for you?
What can I do for you?
Your name is Blazier, is it not? Pavard tells me you're a friend of his father's, and that the two of you may have spent some time together prior to his illness.
His illness? Talor's never been ill a day in his life. I don't know why he'd start now.
Oh, Fanny doesn't know either. It was she who asked me to look into his recent behavior on the off chance it might explain how his condition arose.
Oh, I suppose there was something that struck me as a bit odd. He kept asking about the woods. Did you see anything strange on your way back from the shore? Are you certain? Do you swear? That kind of thing. I didn't, of course. But he wouldn't let it go.
I see.
It was like he was expecting something to happen. It was just a matter of when. Not that I know what. But he never told me anyway.
Well, that certainly does sound unusual. And it might just be what Fanet is looking for. Thank you.
Something at the shore, huh?
Mention it. What? And when you say Talor, wish him the best from me, yeah?
You can see him.
The healer makes of this.
He's like right there. You could like yell across at him. Know what I mean?
I spoke with Werder, but she couldn't tell me anything. Did you have any better luck?
Nothing conclusive. But there was one thing.
Yeah?
Blazier, the fisherman, told me that Talor had taken a sudden interest in the forest of late. He kept asking him if he'd seen anything unusual there on his way back from the coast. But never let on what exactly he was expecting him to have seen.
The forest between here and the coast. Surely not. But then...
then...
Got drugs?
I can't say for sure. But I think Talor's illness might have some connection to the Tomberries. You may have encountered...
Of course.
during your time here? The small, scaly beastmen?
And you think they may have caused Talor's illness?
I do. At least in a way, and if I'm right, it's no wonder the treatments I've been trying didn't work. Oh, I know it's a lot to ask, but would you go down into Father's Fell for me? There's an altar there, and if my fears are true, an offering upon it.
What is going on here?
Please, I'll explain everything when you return, but time flows fast. I beg you, make haste for Father's Fell and take the offering from the altar. Talor's life may depend on it.
Okay. All right.
Very well.
Leave me be. Let me go.
Is our man's over here cursed? Did he get hella cursed?
You're one of the outsiders, then?
I am. Shula invited me. Are you Manda's father?
I am. Got you running errands for her already, has she?
She's asked to see my chocobo, but I need your help and your boat to bring her here.
Or you could just say no. Honestly, that girl and her birds, she'll be growing feathers soon enough.
Well, truth be told, I didn't take the idea seriously at first. But thinking about it, it would make it easier to get around if I had Ambrosia here. Can you help?
Ambrosia.
Well, if you're sure that's what you want.
Hmm.
The tributary says we're to treat you lot as we would each other. So, if you need me to ferry your bird over, then that's what I'll do. Still, they don't take the water easily. I'll need you to bring us a mimic gourd or two to keep her calm on the journey over.
Hmm.
And where would I find one of those?
Oh, don't ask me. It's been years since I last brought a chocobo across the bay, and I'm told the world's changed a fair bit since then. Where do you usually get your stable supplies from?
Well, the man who made Ambrosia's tack lived in Martha's Rest, and if I remember correctly, he traded in chocobo feed too.
Are we going to Martha's Rest?
Suppose I'll go and ask him.
I'll be sailing over to Northreach soon to pick up some supplies. While I do that, you collect your bird and your gourd, and then meet me by the shore. Just don't take too long, all right?
Sure. All right, what do we got here? We can go down here, do that. We should definitely go to Martha's Reach, I suppose. Oh my god. I just cleared out this area, DLC. How dare you bring even more side quests to me?
Look, Daddy. Shining so brightly. Isn't it pretty?
Yeah. Pretty blooming sinister.
Oh. True.
We've got a few rooms going spare now. You want a bed for the night?
Where's our... Oh, there he is. Jesus.
I remember you. You're the one who saved Whiteheart. How's the old
I
girl
forgot that he
doing?
called her Whiteheart. So
very
cute.
well. Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. You're the one who saved her.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what brings you to the rest today?
I was hoping to purchase a mimic gourd. And I thought you might be able to tell me where I could find one.
Oh, reckon I could do better than that. Just so happens, I've got a whole carload of the blasted things. Not a buyer in sight.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Aye, you'd be doing me a favor taking a few off my hands before they turn to mush. But just be on the lookout for wild birds, eh? Don't want them chasing after you like they did me.
I will. And thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Any friend of Whiteheart is a friend of mine.
Oh.
And in times like these, friends have got to stick together.
Oh. What a good guy.
It Northreach, then. Wouldn't want to keep Ender's father waiting.
Alright, to Northreach to go summon our chocobo and go over there. Just to make sure. Okay. I'm like, this isn't connected on this side. Oh, very sad music. It's also so jarring to like go from an area back to like this gloomy, very desaturated like area. Like, oh man. I'm here with my chocobo.
Ah, there you are.
Hello.
And this must be Ambrosia, was it? Oh, she's a real beauty, isn't she?
Goddamn right.
I have the mimic or two. Here.
Here you go.
Thank you kindly. Soon as she's gobbled this up, we'll set sail.
We're going to take a little trip across the bay now, Ambrosia. Don't worry. You'll be all right.
Oh. My heart. Ah. Oh, thank you for teleporting me here immediately.
Well, we made it.
You didn't all? She is as white as snow. You're beautiful, aren't you, girl?
Brave, too. She was calm as you like on the journey over. The mimic gourd will have played its part, of course, but passing through the walls enough to spook most birds even then. Not this one, though.
They're fucking badass.
I doubt there's much that could unnerve her now.
Mm-hmm.
Not with a beloved master by her side.
Aww.
No. It's you who looks after me, isn't it, girl?
Anyway, thanks for bringing her here. I hope I can breed a bird like her someday.
Oh.
If you and Ambrosia need ferrying back to Northreach, you only need say the word.
Thank you. But I think we might explore Mysidia together. What do you say, Ambrosia?
Do we actually have to talk to him to move it back over to the other country? Like back across the sea? You can now summon Ambrosia in Mysidia. Thank you. I love how it says summon. Keyword, summon. Alright. We should hit the one south first.
Bastard things.
Oof. Guy dying of tonberries? Fuck it. No, we're gonna go deal with this air quotes customer over here. So pretty. Damn. Excuse me? I definitely thought I heard something for a second. Oh? Bottle.
A bottle. of the arbor. Perfume from Sunbrag. Looks expensive too.
Uh-oh. Is that supposed to be a gift?
Who's there? Stop!
Stop! Yo, Phoenix shift at him. Hit him with the Garuda snatch. Oh, wait a minute. I have a chocobo now. I'm fucking dumb.
Fly, Ambrosia.
It's like, I have my chocobo now. I can just fucking go. Yeah, you bitch. What happened?
I'm coming.
Don't eat me! I'll give you gut rot, I swear!
Stand back. I'll handle this.
Cute. How wide is this? Is my question. Oh! 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 Oh, it's good. It's got that range and hits wide. All right. God, that the after image on the sword.
I'm more than all right. I'm saved. Oh, I could kiss you.
Please don't.
Maybe you should introduce yourself first.
Hervey, I knew it was you. What are you doing here?
I came to see you. Oh, my little canary. It's been so long.
Sir.
Thank you for saving him and sparing him.
And sparing him.
Who is he?
Hervey, one of many clients from my employment beyond the wall.
Mm-hmm.
One of many clients. We spoke every night of our plans together.
Oh no.
Whispered songs of love into each other's ears. And then you upped and vanished without so much as a word.
I left you a note, didn't I? I told you I was sorry, but that we could never be together. That I could never abandon my family.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you not to look for me. How did you even find this place, anyway?
Yeah.
The flame of your love was as a beacon in the night that guided me to you.
No. Get that shit out of here.
I was walking by the coast near Northreach when I saw a lady who looked like you. Eyes like the ocean. Hair like the driven snow.
Oh.
The next moment, she and her companions were jumping in a skiff and sailing out towards the wave. So I, borrowed the nearest boat and started rowing.
Yeah?
It must have been Shula bringing us here. So what? You rowed, found a nose how many leagues across the bay, simply because you saw a woman with white hair.
Bro, he was motivated.
And as I did, the skies changed from a dull and hopeless grey to a bright and benevolent blue. That was when I knew for certain that my little canary was close.
Oh, why did you come? You should have forgotten me, as I tried to forget you.
Aww.
I cannot leave my people, Hervey. And now that you know about this place, neither can you.
Mm-hmm.
We must return to Haven and accept my family's judgment.
I'm to meet your family. Oh, my little canary.
Oh, he doesn't get it.
Please, come and see me later. You did as I asked, and you must be rewarded for it. But first, follow me, Hervey.
Oh, boy.
To the end of the world and beyond.
Yeah, about that. About that.
You should never have found this place. How could I be so careless?
Don't blame yourself. I doubt anything could have kept that man away.
Proof. He would have found it eventually, one way or another. That guy is head over heels, as they say. Dude didn't slide into her DMs, he slid into her whole server. This dude didn't slide into her DMs. This is the equivalent of like, okay, I lost touch of this, I lost contact with this person because they deleted their account. Well, don't worry, I bought the whole website just to get her account back so I could get her personal information. Alright, man. I mean, love makes people do crazy things. I will never not be on the side of love. On the flip side, love makes people do crazy things. And sometimes... What? What? Flip side, balls on the dude for rolling through a magic barrier on a rowboat. And going to a land that has tonberries. Rough, buddy. And you can't leave now? I hope you didn't like any of your family. Love makes people do people be dummy crazy. Dude is committed. You're not wrong. He is the most committed. As we stare at these two right here, and the touches a tit once, takes her fucking icon. Jeez.
Forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive. You two met at the Vale, I take it.
When I worked there, yes. To earn the coin
So
that
she
my people need
did
to
work at the
survive.
Vale.
Though Mysidia is our sanctuary, there are certain necessities that it cannot provide.
Oh.
And for that reason, some of us seek employment beyond the wall. Yet few are the opportunities for followers of a strange faith in a strange land.
True.
And so you supported
you.
your family as best you could.
Mm-hmm.
I did. And I have never regretted it for a moment. I found a second family in the Vale. And in the Dame, a second mother.
Aww.
I also found Hervey.
Committed as
Love
Hervey.
could never be. I knew that if I revealed my secret to him, I would be putting my people in danger.
Mm-hmm.
But that if I did not, I would be living a lie, unable to return home.
Is that the parents in the background?
What will happen to him now?
He ain't leaving.
Since our people settled in Mysidia, uninvited visitors have been few and far between, but not unknown. Explorers, survivors of shipwrecks, none lasted long.
I see.
That was before my time, you understand? I've never had to make a decision like this before. Yamila, know that I do not blame you for any of this. It was me who decided to make the trip to shore. Me who exposed our secret. This was my mistake, and I shall bear the responsibility.
Yeah, you should.
Thank you, tributary. I only beg you to remember that Hervey means us no ill will.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a fool. A fool who loves me.
He's just a dumb guy.
I will take that into consideration.
This font
But
change
yours
every
is not
time.
the only voice I must listen to.
Woof.
The whole family must be consulted, and it may take time for me to arrive at my decision. I hope you understand.
Of course, tributary. However long it takes. Come what may, I thank you, my lord, for bringing us back together.
Aww. That was a cute side quest, but ma'am, You are so lucky it wasn't just some crazy stalker guy. Close. In a twisted, sweet way. Very close, but like, oh, this could have been real bad. This could have been real bad. Can we talk to him? Can we listen to this conversation here?
I don't care what happens to me. Now I've found my little canary. I'm not going
anywhere. You know what? Judgment right there. I love how she doesn't even care. She was just like, dude, how did you even get to this island? And now that you're here, everything is going to be much worse. Yeah, it's just the part of like, dude, you can't go back home. It's like, bro, I hope you realize the gravity of that. Flip side, and maybe this is just me, I am a sucker for stories of when people go to like other worlds or something like that, and then they leave everything that they had to go be with someone they fell in love with in another world. I'm about that shit. I eat that garbage up all day. That's that those are those flavors I like. Like, ooh.
And once everyone left me in peace.
Alright, now we gotta see a man about some tonberries and look for this dude's friend.
The shipwrecks to reach the coast. Now we must head in the opposite direction.
Left it is then.
Left it is, unless we go right. Yeah, no, I love my cheesy romance tropes though. That shit is amazing.
Well, here's the cairn. But no sign of Nasef.
Nope.
To the riverbank then.
How long do you think it would take to fry an egg on top of the cairn? This is why I could never be in a Final Fantasy. I would be doing dumb shit with magic all the fucking time. Also, I would find the most unga bunga ways to use magic ever. That would be me. I am unga bunging my way through the Final Fantasy universe.
Is that they love to hide in the dark.
Shit. Yo, the gang? Holy fuck. Posted up like that? It said, oh shit, there's an offering. Hell yeah, boys. Look at them with their little lizard mouths. They're nah.
What are they up to? Some sort of ritual.
Yeah. Wishing ill intent on an old man. Knife. Hello. Oh, look at that little feetsies.
Sorry to disturb you.
I don't like how all their toes are the same length. That freaks me out. Alley-oop. Cool. Oh my god, I missed. Knife! Stop it. You stop it with that. I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid of getting stabbed. Like, I've played enough Final Fantasy games to know how this goes. Ow. Okay, so we have a retreating move. Damn. Okay, hold on. The gun button is very good. I was expecting the gun button to be pretty good. That gun button is really fucking good.
Let's see what's on this altar then.
What is on this altar? A CD.
Silver chain. I doubt the Tombries made it. This must be what Fennec was talking about.
Oh? Okay, give me the offering. I will not fast travel. I have to look for Nassif now. Whoa, it's just a cell phone. Imagine just like... I wonder what he left as an offering, and it's something not even, like, that remotely belongs in this game.
Who have we here?
It's the keys to a Honda Civic.
I'm looking for a man named Nassif.
Aye, I know him. Takes care of the cans. Wait, you didn't think I was him, did you?
Oh no, they all look the same.
Sorry, mate, I'm just out to Jim sell a few ibexes. What do you want with the lad, anyway?
His friend, Love, asked me to look for him. Apparently he ventured out to work on one of these cans and didn't return.
Well, that is a worry.
You're a hunter, yes? You must know the woods as well as anyone. Can you think where he might have gone?
Yeah, where'd he go?
There's a bridge further down the path. Blasted thing got washed away a few moons back. Our carpenter only recently had time to rebuild it.
Ooh.
But if I remember rightly, there is another cairn on the far side. Maybe he decided to visit that one while he was here.
Fair.
Maybe. It's worth a look, certainly. Thank you.
Hey, at least that guy fixed that bridge.
I'll keep an eye out too. Perhaps he just got delayed or something.
I swear to God.
Let's hope so.
If we find this guy and he doesn't look anything like these other two guys, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh yeah, it's that guy. He looks like me, but clean shaven.
This must be the bridge the hunter was talking about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you for the teleport. Oh, that was a much needed teleport. Oh, it goes around in a circle. Oh, weird. I wasn't expecting it to go around in a big circle, but I'm happy for the teleport. Ooh, item. Thank you. I do not want to fight all of these things, but I will look to see if there are treasure. There is no treasure. I'm out of here. Bam, bam, bam.
Stay away, damn you!
Oh?
Hold on!
Oh, he's on a rock. Holy shit, this gun is so good! The gun button's too good! Oh my god! Jesus. You get real strong at the end of this game. Holy fuck. I remember when we were barely pushing 10k. Fuck.
I'm the tributary's guest. And you must be Nasef.
I am? But how do you know that?
Your friend Katav asked me to look for you when you didn't return.
I'm sorry.
I love their Leviathan logo.
I was so focused on attuning the cairn, I didn't see those creatures come until it was too late.
There.
How exactly do they work?
Ooh,
Lord. There are crystals inside. They're what keeps the glamour going. Should the ether cease to flow through too many of them, our shroud would quickly unravel. It's my job to make sure that doesn't happen.
And an important job it is. But you'll struggle to do it if you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
You need to take more care.
Yeah, take like 3 of you.
Yeah, no arguments there. The truth is, me and Katav usually work together, watching each other's backs like. But when we heard outsiders were coming, we split up to get the job done faster, so things will be perfect for your arrival.
Cute.
Stupid, I know.
So you found him then?
Not before the local fauna did. My arrival seemed to put them off their dinner.
Mustn't have been hungry after all. Expect you'll be wanting someone to escort you back to the village then, Nasef. Woods are full of nasties today.
Nasties.
When you're next in Haven, be sure to come and see us. You saved my life. It's only right I repay you.
If you insist. Take care now.
Yeah, Nasty's like Herv on his rowboat. Flip side, hey, I didn't even think about something. That is a dude who fell in love with a sex worker, and you know what? I'm about that. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I know what she does. I like this person. And you know what? She likes him. And that's wonderful. That's all that matters. Love that for them. Here at Arknotum and in the arcade, we support sex workers here. We respect that shit. Alright, now, you know what would be even more respectable is finding some fucking treasure. Which I still wish...
An old settlement, we think. It was already long abandoned when our people arrived. Leviathan drowned it before it fully exploded.
Like, I still wish that there was some kind of item that, like, detected treasures. Gun butt. Oh god, it really pushes them away. Holy fuck. We keep pushing them too far away. Okay, so Y button is more of like a juggle. Amaterasu assist in Marvel 3. that shit's so good. All right, reflections of light, wings of light. I wanna read what all these do, because every single one of these items has been absolutely batshit insane. Enhances Bahamut's iconic feat, Wings of Light, both increasing the speed at which Mega Flare gauge refills, but extending the input window for Mega Flare dodge. Oh my god, these are all really good accessories. Holy shit. All of these accessories are fucking great. I want to put them on, but also, bro, we're a broke bitch. For being royalty, we're broke bitches. And to top it off, I want my AP still. In fact, if all 3 of these slots could be APs, like AP bonuses, I would rather do that. Ugh. Sick, though. That's so cool. Now they're giving me so many things that I just wish there was, like... I wish that there was a more consistent way they could have made the game so you can do everything all at once. I would have liked that. Oh man, it would have been so cool.
No holding back.
Like if I had to hit like back and B to do like snatch or something like that, I would have been perfectly okay with that. Charge B for Zantetsuken. Make Wings of Light like B and then dodge. Like keep the B button being the like this is for all the icon shit, but just like I feel like there could have been a way to put everything on one button. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh my goodness. Of course there's a fucking thing for Leviathan. Break this shit. Cha-cha! Alright, cool. Shortcut created. However, you know we can't leave here without doing this, right? Alright, trial by water. I didn't even think about that. Like, yeah, of course there's one here. Of course there's a hand here. The hand of, Tethys. Alright, multi-deluge. Hidden enemy 40 times a deluge. Alright, whatever. Collateral swell. Hit 3 enemies in a single cross swell. Fair. Alright. Stream hit hidden enemy 20 times with tidal streams. Tidal stream, charge stream, or precision stream. And constant torrent is hidden enemy 40 times with tidal torrent, charge torrent, or precision torrent. What is precision torrent? That's the bigger question I have. You know what? Fuck it. I guess we're figuring it out. Wait. Activate. That's charge torrent. Oops, my bad. Oh, my bad. I wish that the ammo was in a different place. Oh shit. Go shock on his ass. Stupid. What a dumb weapon. What a dumb ability. Oh, of course I got no magic bursts. Because I didn't use the sword at all. Alright, hold on. Maybe we gotta start using the sword first, and then after that we'll start abusing the fucking gun everywhere. Because, Jesus, that's so dumb. It's so silly. This gives us Abyssal Tear and Crosswell. Execute a fully charged Abyssal Tear. Okay, hit the 3. Alright, we got this. Hold on, I said I wouldn't. Woo! Huh? Oh, you can see the vent on the left. I see. Oh, it's real good. Oh, shit. How long does this even stay on? Oops. There we go. Huh? Insane. Absolutely insane fucking iconic ability. This iconic feat is dumb good. Dumb, silly good. Silly, dumb good. Borderline brain dead good. Just bro, take out the dragon gun and start shooting things. I would have assumed Bahamut would have been that. I'm very surprised that it's Leviathan. Okay, Abyssal Tears back. Hit 2 enemies in a single tsunami. We can do that. Single tsunami like this. Holy shit, that did so much damage. Oh shit. Wait, no, bird, please. Yeah, one punish. All right, cool. Now we can go back to shotgunning birds. Do so much damage. My bad. Hold on, is that a big Tonberry I see? Oh, that shit's so good. It's so good. Jesus. It's real good. It's real good and it takes little to no effort. Holy fuck. Alright, what do we have to fight? Oh, a big boy. Stop chasing everything with the gun. Okay, we got Deluge, we got Tsunami. Alright, cool. Final round. Guess what? Now we don't have to worry about getting a score. Yeah, that's bad. Hold on. Go back to spamming this and we shoot him again. Yeah. This song really does open up like a Soul Calibur song. Not wrong. Favor of Water Tsunami. Increases tsunami damage. Honestly, this is a character I would have liked in like a Soul Calibur game. If they ever make another Soul Calibur game, hey, put Clive in there. That'd be cool. Clive would be cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Another chronolith down. I still wish... You know what? Every chronolith you beat, you should have gotten AP for. Because it's there to test your skill. And it should give you like more AP so you can improve said skills. Like outside of the trial. Like that to me would make sense, but fuck it. I'm not, you know, I don't work at Square Enix, so fuck it. What the fuck? Alright, just a bunch of items on a cliff. Freaky. Y'all just stacking potions and crafting items back over there? Agree completely. Either that or Gil for orchestrations. Yeah, exactly. Like, granted, I did the research I said I was gonna do yesterday, and I looked into the differences between Final Fantasy mode and like if there's anything new there I should do. And no, everything's just harder. Everything's actually just harder. So I probably won't be streaming my Final Fantasy mode playthrough, but it will happen. I am doing it. We might have like a bonus stream for FF16 because if I beat Final Fantasy mode and everything, I'll probably do a bonus stream of 16 just for Omega, but we'll get to that. That being said, let's turn these in. What up, Fanet?
You're back. Well, did you find anything?
Found this sick chain.
I did. This silver chain.
This matching grill.
I knew it.
And these cufflinks.
Well,
and a
I'm
microphone.
still none the wiser.
Forgive me. This chain. It's a Gregorian Maternoster.
What?
Worn by men of the faith. What's it doing here? And why would the Tomberries be praying to it?
To understand that, you need to understand what the Tomberries are.
I do. What are tonberries? I don't know.
They feed on hatred and suffering.
Oh, horrible.
And some say that if you render them an offering, some token of grievance against your fellow man, they will put a curse upon him.
So
I see.
you think someone's put a Tombury curse on Talor?
I can't say for sure. Truth be told, I always assumed it was an old wives' tale. But given his fear of the forest and the presence of the chain on the altar, I don't know what else to think.
Does Talor have any enemies in the village? Anyone who would nurse such a grudge?
Yeah, who would nurse such a grudge?
No, I believe the one who left the chain at the altar was Talor himself.
Oh, is this like a suicide thing?
I beg your pardon.
But there's more to the tale, you see. It's said that if you attempt to curse a soul that has returned to the sea already, your ire has nowhere to go but back to its source.
You're saying he cursed himself?
In trying to curse another, aye.
Aha!
When my father was younger, he was one of the few permitted to venture beyond the wall on trading expeditions.
Oh.
He told us that when he journeyed to Sanbreque, he'd wear that chain to disguise his true beliefs, lest Grieger's faithful turn their cudgels on him.
Makes sense.
Did they ever catch him in his deception? Might that explain the ill will he bears someone?
Not that he ever told me.
Come now. Let's not waste time speculating about Talor's past. We need to focus on the present, and that means finding a way to break the curse.
All right. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
Let me know.
Thank you. I shall.
Aye, and thanks for going to all this trouble. Here, it's not much, but I want you to have this.
Yeah?
We call it an adder stone. It's a gatherer's charm. Reacts to certain rare minerals we use in crafting. Makes them ring out like a bell. Stuff you'd have no chance of spotting otherwise. If you find anything, see that you bring it back to me. I can make you some decent gear with it. If you're interested, like.
Don't.
I am, thank you. And I'll be sure to pay you a visit. Until then, I wish your father a swift recovery.
Don't you dare tell me you're giving me this in a DLC at the end of the game. Something I would have wanted at the very beginning of the game. Okay, let's see. A diagram detailing the steps of a craft of 4 rings believed to channel the might of the icon Leviathan. Cool. An Adderstone, by harnessing the Aquamarine's peculiar ability to audibly resonate with other Aquamarines. Charms carved from the self-same musician gemstone called Adderstones by the people of the North that can be used to locate other nearby stones. Oh, is this a collectible thing? Serpent ring recipes unlocked. Okay. I thought it was something that was gonna beep if it like got close to treasure. Serpent rings. You have obtained the design draft for serpent rings. Accessories that, when equipped, enhance Leviathan's iconic abilities. Create these items. Speak with the yada yada yada. Adderstones. You have obtained an Adderstone. Card from Aquamarine. Adderstones will resonate both audibly and visibly with other nearby sources of precious gemstones, making them valuable. Making them invaluable in gathering their rare crafting material. Your controller will also vibrate when in proximity. Aquamarine is hidden throughout Mysidia, so be sure to check every corner of the region, but please note that some Aquamarine locations will differ between action story-focused modes and Final Fantasy mode. Oh, so if it's in the base game, when you start Final Fantasy mode, it might be in some place completely different. Got it. And with that, that's how you get the rest of your items here. Okay. Well, that answers that question. Cool, cool, good to know.
Till next time, then.
Yep, till next time. Jeez. Alright, I got excited. Because I thought they were maybe handing me something that would help me find treasure. I was wrong. It's gonna help me find treasure of one kind.
I thought I'd lost you.
But you saw to it that I was found.
Thank you. Nasef told me everything. If you hadn't got there when you did...
Yeah?
Oh, he doesn't bear thinking about.
All that matters is that you're safe. Far be it from me to tell you how to do your jobs, but don't go alone again.
Yeah.
Or if we have to,
buddy system.
Maybe we should think about casting the glamour on ourselves to keep the wildlife from spotting us.
What?
It'd take its toll, of course, but it'd beat letting the cairns fall and having to weave the entire spell from scratch. Imagine if we had to do that.
Oh, yeah, it'd be horrible.
I'd rather not. Would only succeed in adding 2 new piles of stone to the collection.
Your bearers.
Mm-hmm.
That we are, thank the tides. The others can't attune to the crystals in the cairns the same way we can. I reckon this place would be doomed without us.
So, you do this work for the good of your people? Not because...
Mm-hmm.
We're forced to. No. From what I've heard of the way things work on the outside, we were truly blessed that our rain fell here in Mysidia. Our people are few enough as it is. If we started turning on each other, kin against kin, over nothing but a stupid accident of birth, our days would be numbered.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
Anyway, all's well that ends well, eh? Thanks to you, both of us lived to keep this place hidden another day.
You. Ooh, more money items. Alright.
And what are you two drawing?
The rill. We're seeing who's fastest, and I'm going to win.
Cute. Alright. Looking at the time now, and you know what? I don't want to start anything big and new and get like a big lore dump on us while we're trying to learn things. So I'm gonna go save here and call it, and then tomorrow we'll go pick up from here and go to the Heir of Hours to go figure out how to stop this whole time stop debacle. But oh man, we're 1 level away from cap. You get so strong by the end of this game. So wild. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today, but thank y'all for joining me. You all stay hydrated out there, get a good meal because everyone deserves it, and most of all, be sure to take care of yourselves and each other. Can't stress that enough. Shit's wild enough as it is. We could all make it better for each other, you know what I mean? But that being said, we'll be back with more FF16 tomorrow. You all take care, and yeah, see y'all then. Bye-bye.